Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordumped and we're back for some more Baldur's Gate 1. It's nighttime, we're in Candlekeep, everyone's excited, and we are gonna make our way in. Let's see whom we can find.
A visitor of Candlekeep, like yourselves.
Pardon if I seem out of sorts, but the journey has been long and treacherous and my labors age me so. May I inquire as to your name? I am certain I have seen your face before, but I cannot fully place it. I am Palpatine, and I called this place home for many years. Palpatine! Then I know you well, though you may be hard-pressed to remember. I was last here years ago and conferred with your foster father as you were off to chores. I am not much your senior, really. I am certain you tired of hearing it and that Legion have told you the same, but Gryan was well known to me. His death has been mourned by many. I do not wish to dwell on his death. I have moved on with my life, though I cherish the memories. Perhaps that is for the best. I will speak no more of it, save to say that he was a good man. How have you fared in the time since? As well as can be expected, though I have learned much about myself and perhaps was better left unknown. Oh lordy. Would I had a gold coin for every person I have heard say such a thing. I am sure your troubles vary greatly from my own experience, but we all have trials we must overcome. We all have a side that should not see the light of day too often. What matters is how much strength you wish to let it have. Ah, such words are better saved for classes and meditations, not for reunions. I will take my leave, though perhaps I shall see you again before I am to go. The tomes of Candlekeep are very nearly endless, and I am sure to be here for a 10-day at least. There are some within the central keep who wish to speak with you, so it would be wise of you to visit there sometime. Farewell, my friend. Fare thee well, my friend. Now, before actually going inside the keep, let's see what we can find in the outskirts. What can we see? What can we find? Do you guys remember the epic battle that happened in this place? Those mighty mutant rats?
Execute Order 66.
Quite a tough fight.
Execute
Quite
Order
a tough fight.
66.
We had a different UI back then. We were level 1. So much has changed. Drepin, how are you?
What do you need?
Palpatine! I didn't think you were ever coming back. What's it like out there? It's pretty scary, Drepin. There's more to that Iron Crisis than the bandits everyone always talks about. Yeah, like what? I found a bunch of kobolds tainting the ore at the Nashkel mines with an acid of some sort. That's just the tip of the iceberg too. It's going on all over the place. Let me guess, they want to form an independent kobold city-state too, right? What? Why don't you just fess up and admit that you've spent the past while as a baker, as apprentice or whatever, and stop trying to pull my leg? Yeah, you tell me, Drepin. Ah, what a guy. What a guy, this Drepin. Many a fond memory I have of this place. As a child playing in Candlekeep, much was done in these halls. Ah, yes. Winthrop's Keep.
Order 66.
My hotel's as clean.
Aye, now there's the rascallion. Set on the little wisp now and make every bolt count. Winthrop, you old fool. If I had an arrow for every one of these practical jokes you've played on me, I don't know, I'd have a lot of arrows. Well met, my friend. Yes, you'd run me right out of the fletching business in a flash, you would. It's good to see your impish face again. Now fill me in on what it is you've been doing lately. I've been trying to get to the bottom of this metal crisis. A merchant's guild is involved somehow. Iron Throne. Do you know anything about them? The Iron Throne, child. Why, there is no bigger or more dastardly mercantile consortium in all the Western realms. They've been barred from Cormyr for their unsavory practices, but all it's done is make them nastier. You'd best steer clear of them as long as you've still got life in ye. Well, I mean, we can and we should rest here. Yes, let's
You
rest.
close your eyes tonight, and visions of Candlekeep swim into view. As you pass through the gates of the Citadel, there is a flash of memory, and you are a child of only a few seasons once more. At your side is Gorion, gray-haired even all those years ago. How old must he have been to age so little in the time since? Aged as he ever was, you still have to run to keep up with him. He has an important meeting with Ulrant, the keeper of the tomes. An important meeting about you. Funny, you don't remember it. As you stand outside the doors of the inner keep, you can hear the shouting from within. Gorion seldom raised his voice, though you did not care to listen to the discussions at your previous stops either. As you trace patterns in the water of a fountain, a reflection distracts you from the argument. A large raven has perched atop a stone wall and stares directly at you with huge black eyes. You stare back through the mirror of the water and are suddenly afraid to meet the bird's gaze any other way. It has claws for feet. You think to yourself, little skeletal claws. The doors of the keep suddenly swing open and Ulrant storms out. He glances at you for a moment, but looks away as he speaks. You both can stay, he sneers, but mark my words, that child will be the death of you. A flash of memory once more, and Gorion walks out of the keep as he is today, dead. You drop your gaze back to the water so as not to see. The raven is gone, but your own image remains. Your eyes are black, like those of a bird. Like father, like child, the reflection says. You wake with a yell, predictably unrested.
There we are. We are all rested, and we have gained the ability Draw upon Holy Might. Now this is a priest ability, much like the rest of them. It lasts for one turn. It's not particularly useful for Palpatine, but oh well. The priest calls upon his god to grant him power for a short period. When he does this, his strength, constitution and dexterity are all raised by 1 for every 3 levels of the caster. A 3rd level caster would have his ability raised by 1, while a 12th level caster would have his ability raised by 4. So this is a very nice spell. It's particularly nice because it scales so well. So the higher you go, the higher your abilities are raised. There's a cap, of course, but still. Being able to obtain maximum ability score is quite nice.
By Moradin's hammer!
You've been away without leave, soldier. Are you expecting forgiveness? Are you expecting redemption? Well, spare me. I want 500 push-ups and I want them now. Okay, this guy is... It's gone a bit nutty. Nutty, nutty. Well, it's daytime.
Execute order.
Let's see what we can find inside the keep.
66.
Hopefully we will find Rialtar and Brunos and all the other leaders of the Iron Throne. What are they up to? We do not know. Oh, it's Flydia! Hello, Flydia. How are you?
Hello there.
Oh, why hello. Have you seen my book? Wait. No, you found that already, didn't you? Yeah, I did a long time ago. Oh, I just don't know anymore. You haven't been around lately, have you? Never change, Flydia. We love you just the way you are. Why, that's enough to make an old woman blush. Brian sure raised the charmer in you. Yes, I know, I know. Quite the charmer Palpatine is. He has the dark side on his side. God. Okay, so we are now inside Candlekeep.
Something on your mind?
And we're greeted by Karen. Palpatine, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the days when I tutored you. Ah, Karen, you speak true, but it's not your fault. You prepared me as well as you could for what lay beyond these walls. I just pray that I am prepared for what I shall find within them, now that I've returned. Why? What is wrong here? Shall I tell the Watchers? The Watchers are no more use than a bundle of sticks. Man, these expressions are great. Yes, call the Watchers, but first tell me if you've seen anything strange about the library today. Strange? Why, yes. Can I... That is just the word I would have used for that covetous fellow. Covetous. He was right here beside me, taking along those prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's words upon his quiet breath, but when I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed and he was reciting page after page, as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to their rightful place here. It might be wise to take a look. If this covetous is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you now. And there he goes. Now, there are many a bookshelf in Candlekeep.
Execute order.
We even have a quest to get one book, which is this one. The Great Book of Unknowing. Now, I've never done this quest in my entire life. And I'm not sure I want to do it now. Because Candlekeep is a very large place and I'm not sure I want to go through every single one of these bookshelves. I mean, there may even be some that hold some scrolls. I'm not saying that there aren't, but... taking the time to actually go through all of this one by one...
So be it.
No. So, we're going up.
These walls contain...
I'm conveniently ignoring that guy because he's very annoying. Bendelus. Hello, Palpatine. It is good to see you here once again. A pity you could not have returned during a more restful time. Why? What is going on that would cause such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I'm sure. It's just that, well, things just seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly unmerchant-like merchants for one, and some of our monks are acting odd as well. One fellow in particular. Really? And who would that be? Well, there's this fellow named Coveras. I assume he is a visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests and the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on others as well. Young Shistal has been out of sorts for days now. He is not as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It has been nice seeing you. Speaking with you. Goodbye.
So be
You need something, stranger.
Oh, Coveras. Ah, I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Please do. My name is Coveras. I used to work for your father, running messages to his Harper friends in Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked me that I give it to you should evil ever befall him. Will you take it? And what evil befell him, Coveras? You were there. You saw it all. A woman, an armored figure, 2 ogres wielding clubs and 2 archers. Man, this guy has some inside information or what? But Garayan's petty magic was of little use against them, was it not? And you fled with your tail between your legs, hiding amidst the trees until dawn broke. And now it comes full circle, doesn't it? The Iron Throne so close that you can almost touch them and wreak your revenge for that night. You're right, Coveras, I was there. Myself, my father, and 6 others who tried to kill us. Where were you if you know so much? If you be so void of trust, I am surprised you have made it this far. It is of little matter. Go seek your vengeance or your doom at the hand of the Iron Throne. I wash my hands of it. And off he goes. Quite weird, this Coveras fella. He knows a lot about that night. He knows things nobody should know. It's quite weird, isn't it?
Execute Order 66.
Let me see if this is actually the place I want to be. Yeah, it is. Now, here, we could start pre-buffing, just in case, you know, you expect a fight. It doesn't necessarily need to be a fight, I don't think, but you see Bruno's over there. So, let's see what we can find out here. Oh, we have found Realtor. My dear sir, you must realize that it is manners that make the gentleman, so would you kindly prove that you are one by leaving? The right people can afford to be rude, but this is not you. Leave now, before my irate companion Brunus lets his temper get ahead of his reason. You're the leaders of the Iron Throne. We're the ones who've been causing so much trouble over the past weeks. We know what you're all about, and soon so will Duke Elton. You are the bastards behind all of the troubles from here to Baldur's Gate. Now that we have you where we want you, don't think we're gonna let you live. This is most distasteful. I have always known that rudeness is how the weak make themselves look strong. Even if you were to somehow beat us in battle, how would you escape the keep? Or did you think that the monks would let you go about murdering everyone within their keep? Crash their mutton heads, boys! Yeah, we will see you will be doing the crashing, bitch! I'm sorry if I'm being a bit idiotic today. Okay, so first of all, let's have our friend Mr. Edwin here remove magic in case they decide to buff up. And I'm gonna go a bit on the offensive side and throw a skull trap over here. Hopefully damaging these two. Viconia, you are going to attempt to blind them all. And damage them in the process, of course. While the three of you... Actually, the two of you are gonna focus on the wizard and you are gonna... wait here, I guess. Are you serious? Nobody hit him? Ah, because he has mirror image. Okay, so the pre-buffs here are simply mirror image and armor. So hopefully he's gonna get interrupted by the skull trap flying his way. And Kagan, come back. Okay, there's a lot of stuff being thrown around. Whee! Okay. Spell failed because it took 17 damage from Palpatine. A bunch of people took damage from Palpatine. Who is this tooth fellow? Okay, so the mage is pretty much nearly dead. Castor is badly injured. Brunos is barely injured. There goes Viconia. Viconia just killed Castor and Realtor. Wonderful. Brunos is blinded, which is wonderful. Ah, because they also got dispelled by Edwin. Man, such a combo. Who am I missing? Tooth. Okay, so Tooth saved against blindness. I haven't seen this guy. Ah, there he is. Okay, so it's fine. He's just a fighter. Murder them! Kill them all! Okay, so Bruno's actually blinded. I shouldn't even be trying to fight him in melee. What? Did he drink a potion of Frost Giant Strength while blind? That doesn't seem very useful. Oh look! You're blinded as well. Oh no!
Execute Order 66.
Oh no! How horrible! Oh! Yes, take the arrows, my friend. Take them. Nah. Okay. Well, he's blinded, so he's just running around aimlessly. Oh, I think he found someone. He smelled corn. Smells like an elf. Yes, they have just witnessed the full power of the dark side. Worry not, Palpatine, for they have witnessed it. Okay, so we are gonna take some nice potions.
Night Singer.
I'm not sure if it's really worth me taking like valuable heavy items at this point, but I mean, why not? Oh, come on. The only item I actually wanted is the one I cannot take. Okay. There we go.
Wherever fate takes me.
So
Now, we have murdered these guys. I hope I'm not forgetting anything here, because there may actually be some tomes that I would want to keep. And maybe I'm locking myself out of them? Hopefully not. And by the way, let me check this before I forget. I've used the Tome of Dexterity, Constitution, Intelligence, Charisma. So I need Strength, which is inside the Candlekeep Catacombs. And I still need 3 Wisdom books. I don't think I've gotten a single one yet. There's one in Durlag's Tower. There's one in Baldur's Gate. And there's a third one and I cannot remember where it is. Okay. I will have to see.
I don't want to talk.
So be it.
So be it.
So be it.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not gonna be looking for the for the book of the unknown or whatever it's called. Okay.
What is your bidding?
I'm here, so I might as well
Luck be
just do a quick sweep here. Fateful coin. No. 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 Okay. So I tried, didn't find. Let's carry on.
Be it.
I should have joined the army.
Sorry, I was finishing my coffee. Palpatine, stay where you are. I do not wish to harm you, but you must come with me. You are to be questioned regarding the murder of the Iron Throne leaders. They were apparently killed not an hour ago, and an item of yours was found with the bodies. Please, you will get a fair trial if you come quietly. I will use force if I must. An item of mine was found with them? What do you mean? Yes, I killed them, but they attacked me. They're the leaders of the Iron Throne, the people behind the iron shortage and everything else that's been wrong with the Sword Coast. We did everyone a favor by killing them. That is not for me to decide. Please, you have my word that you will not be harmed. If you are innocent, you will be judged accordingly. So if you actually try to fight, you don't really get a chance. So the game is forcing you, let's say, in a certain way. So if you were to fight, you would get insta-killed. I will come quietly. Your weapons will not be necessary. I am glad to hear that. I did not wish to harm you. I am sure this mess will be cleared up soon. Who was this Coveras fellow? I wonder. Alrond. So, Palpatine, you have sullied your father's name by defiling his home and bringing ruin to a peace that has lasted for centuries. I spit on you and all your friends. Your transgressions will be punished in the most severe form. I formally accuse you of the murders of Brunos Kostak and Realtar Ankev. Fine, do your worst, you old coot. From everything we have seen and found, it is not hard to figure what your purpose was. From what I have been told, you have been trying to place all the misfortune of the Sword Coast squarely on the shoulders of the Iron Throne. I assume you and your friends are assassins in the employ of Amn. Perhaps you were sent up north to create discord in the region before an Amnian invasion. It matters little. You and your friends are to be sent to Baldur's Gate where an appropriate punishment will be administered. Well, there's something going on here, certainly. And it looks like someone planted an item of ours in the bodies of Realtar and Brunos. Tethtoril. Hello, young one. I am sorry to see thee in such terrible circumstances. I know thee well enough to see that you have been falsely accused. Tomorrow Ulrond will most likely sentence thee to be sent to Baldur's Gate. There thou wouldst receive the death penalty for these actions. I know that Gorion would not want to see his only child killed a scant few weeks after his own death. This is a favour to his memory that I will help thee escape. Make thy way through the catacombs beneath the library, but disturb them not. I have your possessions with me. You must take them and go with haste. Oh my god, sir, there was someone named Covidus. Who was he? Do you know anyone by that name? I know of no one named Covidus, but Covidus is the reverse of Sarevok. A young man who accompanied the leaders of the Iron Throne when they first came. I know not where he has gone. Now, I'll be honest. The first time I played this game, I suspected this guy. But yeah, I'm not very good at these kinds of gimmicks. So yeah, I had no idea that Covidus was actually Sarevok. But yeah, same thing as Alucard. It is now time for you to go, Palpatine. I can teleport you to the secret room that leads to the catacombs, but from there you are on your own. You must be careful within the catacombs, as there are many guardians and traps, and perhaps whoever planned these murders. However dangerous the catacombs may be, they are a safer alternative to Ulron's wrath. Teleport us to the secret library. We're as ready as we'll ever be. And off we go. So, our stay, or let's say our welcome stay in Candlekeep was short-lived, and we are now in the catacombs. This is, as our friend over there called it, the secret room that leads to the catacombs. And what else have we got here? We have a bunch of scrolls, which I kind of want. This is level 5. Okay, so I can keep this as a scroll. Confusion, keep it as a scroll. I might need to cast it myself. And now here, Lightning Bolt and Scorcher. Scorcher may be useful later. Minor Globe.
From here, you will witness the final destruction of the Alliance and the end of your insignificant rebellion.
Man, I just love Palpatine's voice. It's so well done.
So be it.
Okay, so 2 identifies. Monster summoning 2. I can actually give this to Edwin. With the casting of this spell, the wizard summons 1d6 second level monsters. These appear within spell range and can be commanded to attack the caster's opponents until the spell duration expires or the monster are slain. Second level. Not all that good, but we may come to need them. This minor glow of invulnerability, I doubt that I will use, but I'm just gonna keep it here for safekeeping. What else was there? The fireball. I don't care about the fireball. Okay. Very well. So let us proceed.
Execute Order 66. Execute Order 66.
I will try.
Hello there.
Oh, it's Flydia. My book! You stole my book, you cur! Tss. Ah, not Flydia, but a doppelganger. Stinking doppelgangers. They have died. Okay. Now, I need to be kind of careful in this area, because there are a bunch of traps here, and I don't fully remember where they are. So I'm gonna take this... Yeah, I'm gonna take this easy, otherwise I'm gonna get killed. Okay, so can you take more weight? You can. So let's take this. Now, I apologize for the time we spend looking for traps, but the way trap finding in this game works, as I've talked about earlier, it kind of makes it so that I need to do this. Because if I don't, I would just be dying and then I would need to reload, and that's That's not fun for me as the player, and I'm sure it's not fun for the viewer. Like seeing someone reload over and over again. We haven't died yet. That's an achievement. Not sure if I'll make it all the way, but so far not bad. Okay. Now I actually need to bring my party somewhere around here, because there are gonna be some nasty visitors, and Corin may require some help. No traps? I could have sworn. There's a trap somewhere around here. Isn't there?
Execute Order 66.
Really? There isn't?
Wherever fate takes me.
There are some here. That much I know. Just don't know exactly where, but there are some here. There we go. And there's also that. Pew! Man, I hate face spiders because they jump behind your party and they start hitting your squishies. Like Edwin. Thankfully, he's not targeting Edwin, he's targeting Viconia. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, god damn it, not what I wanted. Shoot her! Yes! Shoot her again! Nope. Stab her! Good.
Luck be a
I think there's one more at least. And also more traps, I think. No more traps? More spooder. Shoot! God, it's coming for Edwin. Edwin, live! Live, my friend. Okay, Edwin should be fine. He's focusing on Viconia again.
Be a lady.
No.
So be it.
Yes.
Edwin? No. Edwin? Run away. Okay, good.
Go pester someone else.
This should be under control now. Okay.
What is your bidding?
I'm actually gonna heal Corin just in case. It's actually the perfect amount to heal him for, so...
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady. Gotta be careful. There are some more traps over here for sure. Just not sure about this area here. Okay. That's one. There's one over here. Okay. Awesome. Now we are full. So let's take our party members. Come over here. But yeah, the tomes, especially for a sorcerer, aren't really that important because a sorcerer doesn't really gain much from
Order 66.
from the attributes. I mean, it does gain something, but just not not all that much, let's say. So I'm gonna drop this on the floor. You're gonna give me these. Identify this, which is the manual of gainful exercise. It's gonna raise my strength point, my strength score by 1 permanently. So yeah, Palpatine's got 1 more to his strength score. As you can imagine, it doesn't really do much. And we got a very nice cloak. This is a +2 protection cloak. It's the same thing as using a something like this, a Ring of the Princess, but in the form of a cloak. So, you already have a ring +2. You are at -4. You are at -5. -4, 4. I mean, myself and Edwin protect ourselves with magic, so it's not much of an issue. So I think I'm gonna give it to Chartil. Even though I do like this cloak, man. Okay, I think I can make this work. So I can give the cloak to Ed. God damn it. I can. I can give this to Viconia. And now I can keep this here. I can give the +2 to Chartil. And I can give the ring to Edwin. Okay. I'm actually gonna give this ring to Chartil because she has no activated abilities. This way it's better spread out. And we also got some very expensive jewelry, which we can sell, of course. And we're off to the races. So that's one section of the catacombs cleared.
Yes? Luck be a lady.
Let's very carefully send Corin ahead. I'm being a bit hasty with my movement here, but I don't want to stay here all day. Woo! I think there's one over here. No? Okay. Ooh. I don't remember what's over here. I don't think there's anything over there actually. Except for the trap. Isn't there a trap here? I could have sworn. There really isn't, okay. And there's nothing, okay. Maybe there's something you can do with that sarcophagus, but I have never figured it out. Okay, so once again, I now have the speed booties, which means I'm even more vulnerable to get... Yo! So if you take one step too far, you're gonna die. But yeah, I remember that near these walls there are traps. Okay. Dead end. Wonderful. Okay, well done, Corin. Is this one the one that's trapped? Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. We got a lot of stuff here. Let's send... Palpatine over here, I guess.
Execute Order 66.
What have we got that we want? This scroll could either be good or poop. So let's see, I'm gonna... Of course. Okay, time to start making some tough decisions. Burning Hands, I'm gonna take... What? Okay, I get it, I get it. I get it. I'm thinking if I forgot something in the start of the dungeon. I hope not. Okay, so we can keep that there. And I am going to take an extra oil of speed, because these oils are very useful. They look like a simple potion and there's not much to it and stuff, but they are extremely, extremely useful. When you want to move out of danger, or you want to attack faster and you don't have a haste spell ready or any of those things, it's very nice to have. A potion of infravision taking up space. Are you really? Are you for real, man? Ah, these two I actually forgot to drop as well. Okay, so this can be dropped, this can be dropped. Okay, no problem. Okay, let's go.
What is your luck? Be a lady.
Luck be a lady. There's traps over here, I'm sure. Ah, I was gonna say. I think there's also a trap over here. Ah, so here is a Tome of Wisdom. Okay, so cool. Let me bring Palpatine over here. Do I still have... I don't. Okay, so wait. I can actually use one Tome of Identify. Yeah, Wisdom increased by 1. This is a ring of fire protection. I'm gonna store it here. I need to remember it. And here I just have random jewelry, a scroll, which it still fits, nice. Okay, 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 and okay.
Execute Order 66.
Okay, so we have explored the entire left side. So we can come back over here. And I'm actually gonna send Palpatine back here because I'm getting the weird feeling that I left something behind.
You must gather your
Oh, come
party
on.
before venturing forth.
People? Sorry.
You must gather your party before venturing.
Palpatine, come on.
Order 66.
Because I'm getting the feeling that I dropped something here.
Execute Order 66.
Okay. This door leads back to the upper levels of the keep. From the looks of it, it is heavily warded. Luckily, Tethtoril teleported you past such an obstacle. Common sense dictates that you make your escape through the opposite door. Thank you. Okay, so I was under the impression I had dropped something over there, but no. Apparently not. Okay. So I'm gonna give Palpatine his booties back, and Corran can keep going on his scouting mission. And I think I'm gonna explore this area, or maybe just to start and then finish the episode there. Because it's been a long one already. My videos typically go a bit long on Baldur's Gate and RPGs in general, I guess, because I get carried away. Ooh, a ghost. Away with you, ghost. Oh, interrupted the attack. God damn it. Are you coming? Friend? There you go. Deafness. Not interested. Shoot him. Shoot him! Corran! Yeah! Ooh! Pew. Another pew. Oh, you missed! Critical miss. Shameful. No, no, don't get close. This is why the boots of speed are so incredibly powerful. Especially if you have an archer, you can just kite around enemies and they will never catch up to you. Of course, if we're talking about a wizard, it's somewhat different, but regular enemies moving at regular speed without using oils of speed or boots of speed as well, they will never catch up. And this is also why I feel safe doing this without actually... I'm not wearing any armor. Because I don't really need it. Look at this. Corin has a +10 to his attack modifier. That's no joke. Okay. Straight line, please. Man, Corin is... There is no better archer in the game. There we go. Another. Man, I don't think I need any more. So the useful item here would be the potion of Frost Giant Strength, I believe. I can actually make use of it because I have one empty slot for now.
From here, you will witness the final destruction of the Alliance and the end of your insignificant rebellion.
Well said, Palpatine. So I want to give this to... Yeah. I keep wanting to call him Corgan, but he's not Corgan. Not yet. Oops. Okay. So these are darts of stunning. Can you identify these, you silly man? Oh! Edwin managed to identify something. Oh my god. Of course. Can you identify these? These are arrows of fire. No. Too complicated. Okay. Okay, so we are gonna go into this area next. Proceeding into the... further down into the Candlekeep catacombs. And try and make our way out of here. But that's something we'll be continuing in the next episode. For this one, I'm gonna make my customary save. So Palpatine 53. And as always, I just want to thank you guys for being here in the channel with me, watching some Baldur's Gate. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you guys have any thoughts about the game, any questions about Baldur's Gate, the videos, anything at all, leave a comment. If you want to get notified about future uploads to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe everyone.